The inspiration for it is an emotional attachment to a feeling of liberty. It makes me feel free to drive every day and to see the world passing at 50 kilometers an hour. You smell things, you feel things, and it takes you everywhere. Man has invented an engine and a wheel, a motor car, to make himself free. The race is called Peking to Paris. That's what I hope to achieve. 14,000 kilometers in 34 days. It's 112 years ago since Auguste Pons tried for the first time to do it on a three-wheeler. And this is the second attempt. And I've learned from his stories and I try to do better. First of all, it has three wheels. That's why it's called Mototri Contal. Two in the front and there's one in the back. Originally in 1907 there were two types, one with a big box, and then there was a special version, Le Tourisme. There was a seat for madam. In France they called it the Tu Belle-Mère, the Kill My Mother-in-Law, and also the suicide seat. The suicide seat is situated on top of the front axle, and that's where Herman will come.
Well, I'm going to be the navigator. It's my first. I'm a complete novice in the rally world, so I think it's an advantage because I'm open to all. Well, we have the GPS, the Garmin, to navigate. We'll have the road book the evening before the start of the race, and then we have our trip meter to know the exact distance, to know where to go left, go right, and go ahead.
The first thing you recognize on the Contal is actually those two side elements, and originally Auguste Pons used them to cross small rivers and difficult sandy spots. We've put them on because we need, and so did Pons in 1907, a place to put our luggage. Behind the front seat, of course, there's the driver's seat. The driver's seat is situated almost above the back axle, and the back of the Contal has no suspension. With thanks to Mr. Davidson and Mr. Harley, the Second World War was won on seats like this.
It is a piece of armor. If something happens that we didn't expect to happen, it gives us the protection that we need, plus the feeling of confidence, even if you don't have to use it.
Ja, we worden alive death. You mean you have one life, live it. The biggest problems along the road, I suppose Mongolia and Kazakhstan for the most part of it, because this is not a vehicle that is adapted to the surfaces. You have to go around something, and if you can't go around something, Herman takes the hit or I take the hit. But you can't go in the middle of it like cars do. Cars take it between the wheels. I can't. There are three of us. There's Herman, there's me, and there's the machine. And it's the machine that has to be taken care of, not the persons. It would mean the world to me to get to Paris. If I don't, it would be a fail, because I would go into history with Herman as the second team on a Contal that didn't make it.
I think I'm a bit optimistic and naive, perhaps. We'll see what comes day by day.
I think we can leave for Beijing with a heart full of hope.